weighing in fights and films.
Hi, welcome to Weighing In Fights and Films. I'm Jenny Rose. I'm here with my cousin and co-host,
Brett the Threat, and we are going to be reviewing Raging Bull, directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Robert De Niro and Joe motherfucking Pesci.
Are you looking at me?
You looking at me? That's a different movie.
Huh?
That's a different movie.
I don't care. It's Joe Pesci.
Okay. And De Niro said it, not Pesci.
Whoever. I haven't. This is the first one of those movies I've watched. So this is.
This is your first Scorsese movie?
Well, I don't know. What else has he done?
He's done a ton of movies.
Probably not. Probably not.
You never saw Goodfellas, have you?
No.
On to this one. This movie is about a boxer, and he's raging. He's got a lot of issues. He's got a lot of trust issues. He's got a lot of eating disorder issues. But he manages to pull off some boxing. What? I see your face. What?
Well, I'm just I read up some of the trivia, and the actual guy and his wife. Mm-hmm. He leaned over to his wife, I guess, at the screening or the award show, and was like, "Was I really that bad? No, you were worse."
Wow.
So it's more of drama though than the boxing isn't actually all a lot of it. It's a little part of it.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can tell from the very opening of this movie that it is going to be a very different kind of movie, because it's all, as they're doing the credits, it's like this super slow motion of him in the ring, just kind of with the
robe on.
With the robe on.
And the canned fog spraying around him.
Yeah. It's just from that very opening scene, you're like, ooh, this is going to be dark and cool. And I like even for this time, you can tell the special effects are pretty good when he gets hit with the glove and the blood splurts out, and it was like, nice.
Did you know they used chocolate syrup?
No, I did not.
Because it's filmed in black and white, so to get it to look right on black and white, they use chocolate syrup.
Pretty cool.
So when it splatters all over, you can just be like...
What do you think of De Niro's acting in this one? How he actually put on the weight to film those scenes?
Yeah, I'm not always the biggest fan of actors doing that shit, because it is very unhealthy, but I mean, he's a method actor.
Right.
So, I get why he did it, but at the same time, it's like...
And yet you're cutting weight for a fight.
Yeah, I'm cutting...
Hypocrisy?
I'm cutting 10 pounds. He put on 60. There's a bit of a difference. There's a bit of a difference. And I'm not even doing a very strenuous weight cut. Yeah, I'm doing just a normal one.
So we got a boxer, we got a guy, he's got problems with his wife, he's in conflict with his brother, he's in conflict with pretty much everybody. There's a little bit of mafia going on in there, a little bit of fight fixing and stuff like that.
Fight fixing?
Fight fixing.
Okay, I thought you said fight fiction.
Well, it is. Well,
a little bit, but yeah. But I liked the dynamic between Pesci and De Niro, though.
Yes.
And I thought they acted well together, and I know some of the scenes they actually did hit each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
With permission, they didn't have angst on the set or nothing. It was planned.
But the movie's a lot of things. It's a boxing movie. It's a drama. It's what?
Kind of boring.
What? This is one of Scorsese's greatest movies.
Yeah.
The cinematography is just beautiful in this movie. I could watch this 100 times and learn something new every time. You didn't? Wow, okay.
Yeah.
You thought it was boring?
A little bit.
You didn't feel for the character when he's just broken and down and he's punching the wall? You didn't feel for that? Nothing?
If anything,
You are
I
one
felt
cold-hearted snake. So how you weigh in on Raging
I do
Bull?
weigh in on it at 4 punches, though.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It was slow for me, a little bit boring, but it didn't take away from my appreciation of it as a piece of film art.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Am I gonna probably go back and watch this again? No. But I acknowledge the work that it was at the time and where it is in film history.
Wow, I was excited to watch this movie again for this review, and I loved it once again. I think this movie is a complete knockout. It's one of Scorsese's absolute best. If you want to study it for acting, for directing, for cinematography, for writing, this is a great movie. Not to make a pun, but it is a knockout. 5 punches.
Dude, our whole rating system is a pun. What do you mean not to make a pun?
To make an obvious pun, this movie is a knockout.
That's
5 punches.
That's kind of the basis behind our rating system. Your dog is disagreeing with you. I think she agrees with me. She didn't bark through my review.
My dog's a bitch.
Well, yeah, she's a female.
So that's our review of Raging Bull. Jennifer got it all wrong on this one, totally. Well, you didn't give it a bad review, but it should have.
I acknowledged the art that it was.
Right.
And then I deducted a punch for the lack of interest it gave me.
That's your choice. That's your review. My review is more spot on. You may be right.
Student.
You may be right, but I'm more right. I think that's how
Film
that goes.
student. So he thrived. He knows everything with film because he went to college for that.
I got a theater degree. That's sort of the same. So don't forget to support her MMA fight career. You have a fight coming up May 6th.
No.
No. Oh no.
No. Breaking news to you right now.
Oh, no.
I kept it a secret from you to get your live reaction. No, the Queen Mary card has been canceled. The entire thing has been canceled. So therefore,
sons of bitches!
me, Simon, Tyler, none of us have any potential fight on that day, although there's other fight promotions going on that day. But I registered for another one for the 20th of May. Knockout Promotions. I know of them, so I'm hoping that they will come through with
Well, that's
fight,
disappointing.
so.
I was looking forward to a fight.
I was looking forward to Queen Mary.
Yeah.
That's why I picked it. But hopefully this other one will come through in the 20th, so not too much of a difference, but yeah.
Okay.
Shit happens. That's how it goes. That's.
Well, support her MMA fight career regardless. Whenever the next fight is, let us know.
As you can tell, I'm leaning out for it, so. I got a nice tan. I've been training outdoors.
You do have a tan. What happened?
I've been training outside. Alright. And support this channel, Weighing in Fights and Films, by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And someone's at the door! Yes, Pizza's here!